Welcome to another episode of What's Holding You Back. It's go time, so let's go. Greetings. My name is Rob McCray from the Business Building Network.
And I'm Christine Allen from Clear Ambitions Mentorship Group. Yes, it's you time. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Yes, so the purpose of this broadcast is to encourage you, to inspire you, and to empower you to overcome all of those obstacles and barriers that you may have been involved with, that may have been holding you back, as we're going to be laying the foundation to set you on a path to financial flexibility by following the steps in which we're going to be outlining. So just follow us for the next 20 to 30 minutes. That's all we ask out of your week. Just invest those 20 to 30 minutes with us each and every week, every Wednesday, right here at 6 p.m. So last week, we talked about what do you want out of life? And that led to the homework assignment that Christine Allen gave us for this coming week here. So, Christine, if you will, just give us a brief recap of that homework assignment that you gave us last week.
We asked the viewers last week to have a conversation with yourself. Be honest. Is what you're currently doing in life.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
now, Rob, you put a spin on it because I was thinking about business, and you said it could be anything. It could be a
Right.
relationship, could be a
Yes.
course you're taking, you know. Um, so the question was, have a conversation with yourself. The homework is ask yourself three questions.
Hmm.
Is this what you're currently doing, what you want to do,
Hmm.
what you have to do,
Mm.
or what you need to do?
Yes.
Right. So we had some answers and, wanting to share about diving into, next 1 minute, 2 to 1 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes rather, of what does it mean? Like if you want to do something, well, it could be a business that you just want to do. You like making popsicles.
Hmm.
So that's what I want to do. Right. Um, and then there's the have to do. I'm making popsicles because I have to. I got bills to pay,
Right.
I have
Right.
obligations. I have to do it. And there's the need to do it. So the need to do it comes in from a deeper place. I'm making popsicles because I need to do it. There's a purpose, there's a calling. There's some kids that are waiting for those popsicles.
Yes. It's a
There's a
disciplined
need to do it.
behavior. Yes.
So the interesting part is folks that have to do it is
Mm.
really the audience, if you will, uh, folks that are really going to get the most out of what's holding you back.
Mhm.
Because if you're doing something that you have to do, that you feel obligated, it's a ball and chain situation. It's yeah. We're going to get you out of that, out of that mindset, and liberate you on what's holding you back, move
Right.
you into the have to the either you want to or you need to. There's a calling. You're going to switch gears.
Absolutely. Because when you feel like you have to do something, then your heart's really not in it. You're
Mm-hmm.
not passionate about it. You feel like you're just obligated to do this. I have to go into work. I have to deal with my boss. I have to deal with these people in the workspace.
Right.
Not because you want to do it. Yes, you may need to do it, but ultimately, it is something that you have to do.
And
Why? Because we have to pay those bills.
and another side of it where we're going to dive into today's episode on what's holding you back is folks that are doing things because they feel they have to do it. They often daydream. They
Hmm.
daydream the one day, sometime soon, uh, looking up for that shooting star to land on your head. They daydream a lot. So we're going to now segue into, aside from the tagline of "Is this really for you?" If you're in that have to do that ball and chain, you feel it's um but at the same time, you're daydreaming about something else. So we're going to go into today's discussion,
Mhm.
and flows right into the quote, inspirational quote for today. So Rob's going to share that.
All right.
Yes, if you're doing something that you have to do. But one thing that you said early on the first episode was you only have one life to live. I think you reminded us of that. You said
Yes.
you only have one shot at this. Um, so today's inspirational quote flows into doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
Mhm.
Insanity.
Yes, that is the true definition of insanity. So if what you are doing is not working for you, it's not giving you the results in which you are looking for, then I would surmise that it is time for you to take a different approach and start to look towards moving in a different direction. You can't keep beating your head upside the wall and not expecting it to bleed. So it's time. If you feel like you're at a place where things are just not going in the direction in which you thought it would be, and you're steadily seeing the same actions start to take place,
Mhm.
and you're not seeing any resolution, then it's time to think about doing something else. And we're here to help you along in that journey to find out some different solutions, some different opportunities, because there are many opportunities out there, but there has to be a right fit for you and what you are passionate about. So that goes back into that: is it something that you want to do, you feel like you need to do, or something that you have to do? So, yes, that's all going to tie in.
Absolutely. And time, they say time is money, time is precious. It's one thing you can't get back is the time.
Oh,
Uh,
yes.
and we want to pause here and say thank you to all our viewers that subscribed to our channel last week. You
Yes.
heeded to the call. We asked you to do it, and yes, you did. And we are really really happy to be spending this time with you. Now, you're looking at how do you know if this is not for you? So this is, speaking to the folks that are in the have to do category. You're doing something that you have to do. You have to get up 5 a.m. every morning or 4:30 a.m. Uh, and you'd rather not, but you feel you have to do. So let's help out folks that, um, you know, how to identify and how to maybe get into that mindset of shifting that gear that they need to shift, right? So again, maybe it's not for you. And definitely, if you're in a have to do, if you're doing something that you feel you have to do, it's not for you. And these are things that we're going to identify, a checklist. So if you get your checklist out and write these things down, I'm going to give you, I think, three I have written down. Rob has about three, and then we'll discuss that in today's episode. So we have about close to another 10 to 15 minutes left on the episode today. And
Hmm.
we're going to tell you, these are things, telltale signs on what you're doing currently. Is it really for you?
Yes.
If you think you're in that have to do, some people in that want to do, but definitely we can identify these 3 points here, these 6 points, three from myself, three from Rob, and identify whether or not what you're doing is it really for you. So, Rob, and we already said thank you to our viewers, right, for subscribing.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
you did. Thank you so much. And
Yes.
yes, we greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And we look forward to continuing on and sharing more information with you.
All right. All right. So you go ahead with your three, and then we'll interact.
Okay.
I will interject because I know that you're going to give some nuggets. I can't help it.
All right. Sounds good. All right. So these are the three things that will really define or give you a better idea of what you're currently doing, if it's really what's best or what is meant for you. So the three that I have are: does this bring you peace and joy, or does it bring you anger and frustration?
Wow.
That is one. Is it rewarding. At the end of the day, after all of the sacrifices in which you have made in being
Mm.
obedient to what you are called or asked to do, at the end of the day, do you get a reward from it? Or do you feel like it is not fulfilling? So that's number two.
I'm going to pause there about the rewards.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, we're going to go back to the most rewards that folks do is they get a paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
So that's reward. You're asking the question, is it rewarding?
Yes.
So now we'd have to, for folks who are writing this down, you have to identify what's your reward. Some folks, it's not the paycheck, it is a reward, right? Some people, it's the benefits at the job or benefits of helping people if you're an entrepreneur or a solopreneur. It's not really the money that you're doing it for. So, what's the reward? And then you can answer that question. What's your idea of a reward?
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. And the third and last one I have. So this one was a little challenging because I had to choose between two.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to go with, does it make you a better version of yourself? So what you're doing,
Mm,
is it complementing you and is it making you a better person because of it? Those
better
are my three.
person, a better person, a better version of you.
Hmm.
That's wow. Yeah.
And of course, we want to see your feedback. So please put it in the comments, put it
Mm,
in the chat. So if you're on Facebook, please come over to my Facebook page, which is Rob McCray. If you're commenting on any other Facebook page, we will not be able to see your comments. So please come over to my Facebook page and leave your comments over there. If you're on YouTube, we can see the comments from both of our YouTube channels, which is Rob McCray Networking for myself and Clear Ambitions for Christine. Thanks so much. Christine, what are the three that you have?
well, I'm still stuck on the better version of you. So you're saying that if you're spending average 8 hours a day on whatever activity it is
All
that
right.
so at the end of the rope or the end of the journey, whether it be years or months or however long you spend, you should come out on the better side of yourself. Should,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
I give you an example. All right. So in my business as a marketing agent, I have learned so much from the different types of marketing strategies that I can implement and share with my clients to help them get better exposure for their business. So by learning all of these different skill sets and interacting with my clients and sharing this information with them and helping them have a more successful business, it has built up something more in me. It has made me a better person, a better version of myself, because I'm continuously educating myself and becoming better and better each and every day.
Okay.
So, this at the end of the day, even if I wasn't making any money from it, just
Hmm.
the reward in knowing that I'm helping others,
Hmm.
that's the most gratifying feeling that it is.
Okay.
I'm at peace with that.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it. That
Hmm.
makes it better. Okay. So my first one is, would you do it for free?
Mm, bingo. Bingo. Hold on. Pause. All right, right there. So, yeah, that is the one right there. Would you do it for free? So, yes, if it's something that you're willing to do absolutely for free, then you know that your heart is truly in it. You're truly invested in it. You're passionate about it. And regardless of if you make a profit from it or not, you're going to continue to do it. And consistency is always going to be the key to your success. So as long as you're willing to do it for free, you're passionate about it, you're going to find success in that particular business venture or whatever it is that you're doing. You're going to find success.
Okay. You're standing strong on that,
Oh,
flat-footed.
absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
All
Free,
right.
that's number one right there. That's number one.
So where I was going with that is that you would be willing to do it for free,
Hmm.
but not consistently. But I hear what you're saying about the you know what I mean, you got to eat.
Of
Sorry.
course, we're not advocating to do anything for free. Well, I shouldn't say that either, but a lot of the things that we do give out, like we're doing now. We're giving our time for free, but in the long run, it will pay off. Trust and believe. Some people will try to take advantage of you for giving out too many freebies, and they're always going to ask for it. You have to know when to cut the cord and say, no, I can't do that. But, you know, sharing a portion of your time, because your time is your most important asset that we all have. So you have to be very careful in
I do
dealing.
a segment on that. Hold on, I gotta write that down.
Okay. But yeah, yeah, that's just a very key factor right there. Yeah.
I agree with you, and the reason why I said you do it for free is because of the heart space.
Yeah.
You just, you know what I mean, and it would, you would rather see that person benefit from whatever service you have or gift that you can give. You know, I know of barbers that will just say they can't take it. They gotta line you up, and they'll do it for free because they respect the craft.
Yes, yes.
But absolutely, that person can turn around and be your biggest ad, right?
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
word of
true.
mouth is strong. Yeah, it surely is. So, does it stir your emotions? Number two for me, what you're doing, does it stir your emotions? You get excited about it. You know,
Hmm.
is it something that about knitting socks? Oh my goodness, you know,
Yes.
can't get enough. So it's something that time just flies by. Oh my gosh, where'd the time going? That you can just stand there and do it, whatever you're doing all day. So does it stir your emotions? And sometimes stirring your emotions could be in the opposite way. So it's a situation where it's said that you some folks identify problems. God will
Mhm.
show you the problem because you're the answer.
Mm,
So
mm. Come on, talk to me.
So it'll stir your emotion. You'll see something, you're like, should I say something? Now, this is not extreme. I know you guys, probably viewers, are going to like, you know, you're not going to go up to random strangers and stir a problem. But you know, you see, you maybe you see. Okay, I'll use um, a dog, right? A lassie comes to mind. I don't know if anybody's knows
Lassie, Harley.
lassie. You know what lassie? Okay. Anyways, so it's an example. So you see a dog and
Yes.
it's cold outside, and now you know there's dog shoes and all that, but you know that it's cold, and it
Right.
bothers you that the owner didn't take really you know, responsibility to take care of that dog properly. It's not your dog.
I'm not touching that one. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, maybe this is another example of what will stir your emotion. Um,
Oh boy.
you know, you see something where you see clearly see someone's being taken advantage of,
Yes.
you know, whether it be a random stranger on the street or a friend that you see something and it bothers you, so then you start
Yes.
a foundation, right?
Right.
A common sense foundation if you think that's needed. It's something that's going to fix the problem. So what I'm trying to say, coming right back to Lassie and the shoes and all of that that might bother you, the reason why you saw it and everybody else around didn't
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
see
yeah.
that, they're like, no, you didn't see. The reason why you saw it is because maybe you have the passion, you have the capabilities, you have the drive to fix it. So there you go. That's my number two. Long story short. And
One second. As you stated that, talking about starting a foundation. So a good friend of mine, Tina
mhm.
Thomas from the Loving Arms Foundation, that's
Oh,
exactly what she did.
okay.
She saw that there was a need. There was a lot of, still is, a lot of homeless people
Mm.
in the Newark, New Jersey, in the northern New Jersey area. So she started her Loving Arms Foundation to feed and to shelter the homeless. So that was just another example of that love and that passion of doing for others who are in need. So, yes, great example, Minister.
Awesome. Awesome.
And
Awesome. And
also, we have Sister Jody Set. She says, I love doing immigration, even though I am not certified. Let me just show it on the comments real quick. Even though I am not certified as of yet, but I do it free because I love doing it.
Oh,
Bless you, Sister Jody.
hey, look at that.
Mm,
Look at that. Well, that is really for you. And definitely those word of mouth
absolutely.
referrals will come through.
They will put you out there, sis. So
Mhm.
don't stop doing what you're doing. And like I said in the beginning, even though you're doing it for free, the financial reward will catch up to you. Best believe.
Best believe that. So my final tidbit, my final um, you know, inspiration about finding out, is this really for you?
Hmm.
You're ready for this one?
I'm ready.
Other people just want to help you do it.
Whoa.
They hear about
Whoa.
you love to knit socks. I'm going back to socks because the other things in here.
Just like baby socks. All right. Don't go to last.
Socks are
Leave
safe.
plastic alone.
Did they hear about your passion for knitting socks? And they're like, oh
Yes.
my gosh, I know people that need socks, or I know someone that manufactures knitting needles, and I know about yarn, or someone that can connect you to
Right.
what you're passionate about. You'll
Yep.
just get offers and helps from out of the woodworks. People get excited when they hear about what you're doing. That's a telltale sign as what
Absolutely.
you're doing is for you. You'll
Love
get
it.
that help.
Love it.
Mhm.
Love it. Yes. Very good, Christine. Very
That
good. Mhm.
that is our show for today on what's holding you back. We're going to give the viewers some homework. Every week, you're going to get homework on the show. You're going to get inspirational quotes,
What?
conversation,
Getting homework? Mm.
you're getting the homework because it's you time.
That's right.
Invest in you. So after
Invest.
we log off, we're gonna expect you to have some homework, and the homework is you're going to have to uh, answer the question for yourself. Um,
Okay. Let me
what are you
break
going to
it
do? Oh, should I say it?
down. Yes.
I should say it.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So now we found out, you had that conversation and you found out, you what you're doing currently, is it something that you want to do, have to do, or you need to do? If you're
Mhm.
in the have to do, I have to do it grind, and we spoke about, we gave the inspirational by Albert Einstein about the uh, definition of insanity: getting up every morning, doing the same thing, wishing or expecting a different result. So, and then we gave you 6 examples of to hone in, try to find out if what does it feel like
Mhm.
when the right thing comes along, or you're doing the right thing. So in that situation, and we've had the conversation about, um, you know, things that you have to do, or you want to do, or you need to do. What's the next move for you? What are you going to do about it now that you have these 6 things? What
Mhm.
are you going to do about it? And if the answer is nothing, the answer is nothing. We're going to tell you what to do with that nothing too. We'll talk about it next. It's truly, you had that conversation. You're like, I hear you, but it's just not ready to do anything yet.
Well, then they're going to be faced with that same situation, and that's going to be the definition of insanity. What? Right?
Doing the same thing, expecting different results. We're definitely going to dive into that because I am committed to sharing with you next week on exactly what you can do with your answer if it's nothing.
Mm.
I'm not going to do nothing about it. Um, of course, you're going to have to know your why. You're not going to do anything but it. I can definitely help you do something with that nothing, that answer.
Yes.
So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? We have a plan, and we're leading down the path of you time, the plan, right? The plan to getting you that into that situation that brings you joy that Rob spoke about, that's so, and getting to a situation where something's making you the better version of yourself. Come on,
Absolutely.
come on. What are you going to do about it? That's your homework for
Come on.
next week.
Don't procrastinate. You've been putting it off for too long already. It's time for you to take action. Sister Christine said, "It's you time. Let's go. Come on. Let's go."
go. Let's go. We want to invite everyone to come back next Wednesday, 6 p.m. on What's Holding You Back. It's been a really great conversation. I enjoyed it. My name is Christine Allen from Clear Ambitions Mentorship Group. And
I'm Rob McRae from the Business Building Network, and it has truly been a pleasure and an honor for us to be with you once again for another edition of What's Holding You Back. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to both of our YouTube channels. Christine Allen's YouTube channel is Clear Ambitions, and my YouTube channel is Rob McRae Networking. So we want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of another episode of What's Holding You Back. So please tune in next week at this same time, 6 p.m.
mhm,
Eastern Time, right here on our YouTube channels and also on my Facebook page as well. And Sister Kanisha says, wonderful words. I'd enjoy and looking forward for next week. Bless you, my sis. Thank you. And Sister April always said also that she loves to counsel, support, and help others in need, but in the field of teaching. Yes, sis, that is the most important. Reach one, teach one. If we all took that note, the world would be a much better place. So, yes, I just want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of the broadcast this afternoon, this evening, this morning, wherever you're at. And we look forward to seeing each and every one of you next week, right here on the next episode of
what's holding you back? What's holding you back?
What's Holding You Back. All right.
We'll see you next week.
God bless you. Take care.